Here is Andres Jimenez, who grounds this ball foul outside of Bly Madris.
Those two, and then, man, he has.
Into right center, that's a base hit. Naylor is going to book it for third. He'll throttle it down to put runners at the corners. And that is through the left side. It was a first pitch swing, but it was a base hit, and John Kenzie Noel makes it 3-0 Guardians.
Doesn't necessarily make it any easier.
The Tigers found him pitching for the Gastonia.
After him.
2-0 on Bo Naylor, and he hits it sky high. First base side. Bly Madris in foul territory gets the first out.
They're ace right now, and they're leaning heavily on him. Bullpen and sitting.
You and your team was 2-1. Big chopper to third, and Jose Ramirez. One down before we get any further. Right field side, foul ball.
Nice play down there.
Yeah, it was. Out to center field. Martinez is on it to make the catch.
What score do you? They have so glamorous things they have to do. Change up also.
Line drive left field. Rocchio needed to be about a foot taller. It's a base hit. Canna memories. Mark. Little tapper, third base side of the mound. Bybee launches and got him. The fulcrum took a little while for Bybee there, but he got the job done.
There's A.J. Hinch, and depending on how the trade deadline shakes up, and Foley. He said these guys are all special. His time here has been special, and what's going on is special. We'll see whether or not he's a part of it after tomorrow's deadline at 6 p.m., guys.
Trev, thank you. Rocchio flies out to left.
To be, you got to manage that part of it, and then you. So no matter how we do it, I'm through a second bullpen game in a row.
End of the bat shot into center field, and an onrushing Veerling makes the catch for route number 2
put it
in a
gear and run it down.
Salmons knocks it down, recovers, takes his time, and floats it to first. Nice 1-2-3. Bly Madris, 6 p.m. And Bly Madris will need a new baseball bat. Saw it both ways with the white.
Right.
But the hardest part is there's strike 3 and 1 down. And so the hope that springs from, I mean, you played in the minors. It takes a lot to stick with it as Jimenez makes another fine play at second base. Tigers take on the Royals for tickets. Go to Tigers Woodmac that does edge of 17. That ball is hit very well to left center field, really well, and gone. Jose Ramirez, 151 feet, the longest of his.
Yeah. That was right off. And look at the flag against the wind.
1-2, struck him out. One down here in the third.
Shuffling a little bit, and Lane Thomas last year.
Last year, 28 home runs. Yep, and he's got 3 prospects or top 25 game in baseball tomorrow. So while this is all happening and people's phones are
right in the middle of the game, and
out of center field as Kreidler goes back on this to make the catch. A.J. Hinch was telling the story yesterday about it was.
If it has to do anything with Jose Ramirez on the home run or anything, but hey, here was this count. Why did you call this pitch? Because that's what Jake.
To shortstop, Brian Rocchio has out number 1. It's interesting.
He had to come in and do exactly that. Go over. Adjustment has to come in. There, you don't know in the International League.
Tapper, and that is a foul baseball. Bo Naylor got around it, tried to sell it, but couldn't get the out, and that it. Oh. And he did jam Veerling there. It's not easy to do. Josh Naylor makes the catch. 2 down. The Tigers scored 3 or more runs. Keith, the batter. He takes ball 1. I learned something today that Colt Keith is a huge Fortnite player. And he's very excited because the Ninja, a YouTube gamer, Fortnite player among other games, is throwing out the first pitch tomorrow. There goes the runner, and Ryan Kreidler easily steals second base.
We've seen him do that a couple of times where he's gotten that. Watch him jump, and you know that twice, that little hop, and then vaulted right towards second base. Bobby just forgot all about him. If he just picks him up out of his peripheral vision, he just has to just go right over and make that easy throw, but just forgot all about him. Got to that second out and just said, okay, I'm going to focus on Colt Keith. I don't blame him. And Ryan Kreidler just took advantage of it.
Why not if it's there, right?
Right.
You know, you'd really like to keep this game close for a couple reasons. One of them is that Cleveland used so much of its bullpen yesterday.
Philadelphia.
Rolled to second. That was the 51st pitch of the day for Bybee. He does get the final out of the inning, and we'll go to the 4th.